Good morning, everybody. I'm Wayne Campbell, and this is your morning drive with the driver's side. Remember, guys, we are sponsored by Trucker Tools, so please download that app, tap that app, and let us know how that app's working for you. And remember, guys, the driver's side is hitting the road, right, baby? Correct. We hit the road here in less than 3.5 weeks. Correct. 3.5 weeks. The RV's outside. We're getting ready. We're getting that all prepared. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm excited.
I'm excited to be in front of a microphone actually this morning.
Are you?
Yes, I am. Look, my hair's all messed up. I just woke up. So we're going to get into today's topic here shortly, guys. We're going to let people pile up in here. Remember to like and share into your groups. We're a grassroots show, and we're basically true to what we do. What I mean by that is by the driver's side hitting the road is we're going to go out there to meet you guys. I've been down many roads with this platform. Many roads. The one thing I'm not going to do is stop growing this platform.
Right.
It's something that's for the driver, that's driver driven, and we're going to go through growing pains and all that stuff, right?
Correct.
Right, which we're going through right now. Some major growing pains.
Right, but in order to meet them and highlight them and more drivers, we have to go on the road.
Right, we have to go on the road. There's no way to get around it.
Right.
And the road's not easy.
Right, and we have to dedicate 100% with no other interruptions.
Right. So what my wife means by that is she's no longer going to be a bartender.
Right.
After 30 years.
Yeah.
You've been in the industry for 30 years. You've been in the food and beverage industry for 30 years.
Okay, well, almost 30 years, but yes.
You're not that old.
Yes.
You started young.
Ow.
You just started young.
No, but almost 30 years just bartending alone.
Just bartending alone.
Right.
And now you're devoting all your time basically to the driver's side. We're giving everything we got to the driver's side.
Right.
We're going all out, all in, as a poker player would do here in Vegas. At that last second, I got 4 aces. I got to go all in, Sheila. And that's what we're doing with the driver's side. We're going all in on you drivers. Period. So with that being said, look, guys, I love highlighting trucks. It doesn't have to be a large car. It just take, as long as you take pride in it. Send me your trucks. If you're coming through Vegas or we're going to be in your area or you're going to be around us while we're out on the road, let me know. I'll grab the gimbal. I'll come film your truck because I love doing that. See, I miss doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like that I got away from what the driver's side's about, the drivers, and I got caught up in some things.
Right, and you did, and you know what? It's time to move on and move past and move forward. That's just the bottom line. We constantly move forward.
Right, constantly move forward.
Bigger and better and more entertaining as we go. And I think it's more entertaining.
It is more entertaining. We get a lot better. It gets a lot better out on the road.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be more entertaining on the road.
It's going to be a lot more entertaining.
First that happen.
And look, I want people up in the RV interviewing, all that stuff. You're dying to get to those comments, are you?
No, yeah.
So
yeah, because I love.
There's some comments in there. Let me get to them.
That.
Let me say good morning to a few people. All right. So good morning, Keith Becker. Good morning, Charles Bundy. Good morning, Alika. I hope I get that right. It's Alika, I want to say. That's what comes off my tongue. Paul Roberts, Cynthia Shanks, and Marlene K. Evento. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, you're getting there. I know you're going over there. All right, so
there's Sunshine Girl.
What?
There's Sunshine Girl.
Sunshine Girl. Good morning, Sunshine Girl. Whoever Sunshine Girl is. Renee Anderson. Good morning, Renee Anderson. Oh wow, hi Renee. It's good to see you.
That's all right.
I hope you're moving and I hope you're making money. Either way, I hope you're making money. I hope you have a good home. Period. That's all I care about is the driver. And if anybody wants to say anything else, then well, hey, that's on you. Get it. That's all I have to say. But look out, guys. Autonomous is. Did you see that company that got Ohio Department of Transportation got $4.4 million awarded to Ohio infrastructure to roll out autonomous trucks on I-70.
Yeah.
Right. Bastards. I've been screaming autonomous for how long?
Right.
Oh God, go back to the driver's side. You'll see autonomous for days. Go back to a year ago. I want to say a year ago from today.
Well, I don't know about exactly from today.
Not today, but I mean back then.
Right.
I mean, I did autonomous. I was screaming autonomous a year and a half ago.
Right.
It's coming. It's coming. It's sad. It's devaluing the driver. Period. Period.
Yeah.
So from Columbus, and that autonomous program that's going to be running on I-70 is going to be from Columbus to Indianapolis, Indiana. Right. That's crazy. So we're going to get into, should we just jump into today's topic? Do we want to talk about 1 degree, or do you want to get that towards the end of the show? Because I know you're excited about that. Let me say something real quick. Let me stop. Hold the presses, driver's side. Stop the sharing. Stop the liking. Stop the commenting. What? Everybody, please say thank you to my wife. I hope you guys understand and realize how much she does. She's been up since 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, working on this, the overlays, the ticker, my notes, and I get up and I do my little TikToks and I bounce around the house and I play with the dog, and I'm in my own little world, and I don't actually realize how much you do. Thank you, seriously, because we're going to go into today's topic. I have everything I need. Yeah. And here's the thing. Even though
did you use your pretty little overlay picture that I put there when you were talking about autonomous though?
Oh no. Oh my God. See, there it is. You see, yeah. So they're rolling out autonomous, and there it is, right there, Sheila. Right there.
Okay, right? You don't have to use the picture anymore.
Why? No, but seriously, that what we were talking about, the I-70, these are companies that have actually, these trucks are right, they're here.
Right.
I remember, I want to say 2 years ago, Daimler, which is the Cascadia, rolled out their autonomous truck over Hoover Dam.
Yeah, it was a big production.
Big production. Brought it out to the speedway, gave people rides in it, and then interviewed the president of Daimler, and he's like, yeah, we're not trying to take the driver out of the seat, but we are currently platooning on I-80, which is follow trucks, and it's a form of autonomous that is taking the driver out of the seat. Blows me away. So this is what I'm talking about, though. The wife that I didn't even look at that dirty fingernail. That's gross. Ew. Nasty. But right here, I've been playing with the dog. Leave me alone.
Our dog is not that dirty. I don't know where you have been. But it wasn't from the dog. I'm going to tell you that. So your little dirty nastiness over there is from something else.
So, but seriously, the wife, let me go back to the comments. The wife does work hard, and she does really make sure that I have everything I need. So for people like, when people like Freddie Bell stops by to watch the show, from Stack Logistics, when Trucking with V stops by, that's somebody new that I noticed. And I like the name. And I went over and looked at her profile. So she seems like a pretty cool person. Hopefully I can get her on. I don't know. Maybe she's okay with cameras. But then you got my beautiful daughter. There's my daughter. She does a ton for the show. She is the foundation. She is what keeps it all together.
Aww.
And then she's married to me. Oh boy, Emily, you make your father proud, because actually that is a little bit of me right there. I did raise her. I love you, Emily Marie.
Well, you helped.
I helped. Yes, I did help. Yeah. All right, let's get the autonomy guy out of here, and let's get into. Should we go right into today's topic? Should we just jump into it?
Yeah.
How are you guys feeling about these? You guys liking your masks? You guys liking those masks? Because I know I'm not. I'm not liking it at all.
No, and it's.
How's those masks working for you guys? Seriously, are these masks? Is this something you guys are okay with? Because they're becoming mandatory.
Correct. More states are mandating that they be worn in public, and so I'm pretty sure that Nevada is soon going to go that way.
Well, here's the thing. I don't understand my governor. He wants to preach about masks and this and that, and say all this about wearing masks and about the
you having an issue there?
Yes, about the health of our community, and he's worried about Las Vegas and stuff like that. Then he's spotted. Was he out to dinner? Where was he?
He was like out to dinner, or he was out somewhere.
He was in public without a mask.
Some public place that he was.
That's these politicians and all these people are preaching to wear these masks, but they're not wearing them themselves.
Right.
And do they realize there's people that have asthma, allergies, or just find it difficult to breathe?
Right.
I feel claustrophobic, and I'm not a claustrophobic type of person.
I don't know. I mean, I have my own issues with it as far as that. I don't mind wearing it for a short period of time. It's a little difficult when I'm at work because I have to wear it for 8 hours. And so when I'm talking to people, because I'm breathing in through it, so I'm not getting as much air when I'm talking, and then the mask gets sucked in to my nose and mouth as I take a breath in as I'm talking to people. So
Right.
It makes I'm constantly having to pull it open to just get some air in as I'm talking to someone, because it's really difficult to talk to people with at least for me, for the cloth ones that we have, so by the end of the day, though, it's hard. I'm ready to get that thing off after 8+ hours, 9 hours in it. I'm ready to get it off. It's hot. It's super hot. You constantly just feel like you just got your hot air just blowing on you all the time. And the Lord knows we're in summer. And I'm tired after. I'm tired after.
Yeah. Are you feeling wore out? Because I know you came home the other day and you were just done.
I do. And especially when I'm moving around, like when I have to go from one side of the bar to the other side of the bar to go and clean, and I'm in a hurry if I've got people in the bar, so I got to quickly go around. So once I start moving around, like I couldn't imagine doing it like exercise or anything, because that's just a little kind of a sprint going around. It's really hard for me because my heart rate starts going up. So I'm breathing faster, and it's harder for me to get air. That's how I feel. It's harder to get fresh air in. So I feel by the end of the day, yes, I'm more tired.
I just like Cynthia says here. Cynthia Shank says, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe in it. I feel like I'm trapped, and I've never been that way.
Right.
I've been, we used to go in hiking in caves and stuff to where you go in the mountain and you go into a cave inside of a mountain and come out the bottom. It was actually where the Manson, the spawn ran up in that area where we grew up.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Stoner's Den and Manson's caves, and it was right there by Spawn. That's where we grew up in that area.
That's all through
Santa Susana Pass. That's it, Santa Susana Pass. And there was a place you could go into this mountain, and you came out the bottom. But when you went in, it was like you went down this like in between two rocks, and it was like a slide. And I mean, you were just you were confined everywhere you turned. I remember fire department, we go in all the time to rescue people, but I'm kind of getting over it. But I never felt claustrophobic there. But I put that mask on, and oh my God, it's not okay. Gregory, he says you were and won, and it's a sign of submission. Period. So a lot of people are saying, and I believe where he's going with this is that people feel like that it's, and I kind of said it myself a couple of times, compliant, non-compliant. It kind of gives you a measure of what you're dealing with when it comes to the general public.
Right.
It kind of measures, it gauges on who's going to pay attention. Where's your defiancy? Where's not your where's your compliancy? Where's your defiancy? All that. Am I making any sense there?
You are, and I think that I think that if they would have started originally saying that it helped and it slowed the spread and it was something beneficial in the beginning, I don't think people would be as non-compliant or as against it as they are now. But they're so back and forth on it. They're so wishy-washy about it. You get some that are saying, yes, it does. No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. It does help. It doesn't help. So I think therein lies the problem, is that you get mixed reports from all over the place. And then on top of that, when you have your government officials or your president and vice president who refuse to wear them, what kind of message does that send? I mean, Trump was just out there yesterday in Arizona over for the Mexico border.
Right, for the wall.
And he's already said he's not going to wear it. He just doesn't feel it's appropriate to meet people, prime ministers and president, blah, blah. Hold on, let me finish. To have a mask on. But there he was yesterday. Okay, so he's not going to wear one, but he's like in a photo op with everybody who's around that was involved in this building of the border wall, and none of them have a mask on, and they're all within like 2 inches of each other to try to get in for the picture or the camera shot. So there's mixed messages. So it's okay for some, but not for all. And in some states, if you get caught without it out in public, some states have it where you get fined for it.
I saw police escort people at a Walmart. I've seen videos. It's going around the internet. Right. It's a problem. It's a controversy. And that's why we're talking about it this morning, because this got a lot of attention on the driver's side yesterday.
Right.
There is absolutely 0 point in putting face masks on healthy or asymptomatic carriers. They do not work to stop the virus. And what they do is cut the oxygen hypoxically low. Let me explain to you what happens when people go down due to loss of oxygen. They don't break their fall by putting a hand out like an average person does when they're headed south. What they do is they drop like a ton of bricks.
Can you breathe?
So I made that yesterday. It's been shared over 40-something times. It's got 1,500 views in less than 24 hours. Right. And that helps me gauge, okay, for the platform. So that's obviously something we need to talk about this morning. And that's why I brought it. That's why we're here. That's why we're looking at this guy walking down the street with a mask on his face, with a briefcase and then a cell phone. I just think there's no sense to any of the things that are going on as far as the COVID-19 goes. Okay, you got these plastic partitions, you got this, but nobody is actually following it. There's no social distancing going on in Las Vegas, Nevada, at all. Come on, are we kidding ourselves? It's not, and our numbers are going through the roof. On top of the fact that you want people to wear masks, but you go into stores with these shelves that are stocked with stuff that have transferred how many hands? Right. So are you supposed to have a sanitation station at your porch instead of a mud porch? You're supposed to have a sanitation porch now?
Apparently.
I just don't see it. This is just, it's ridiculous. So with nothing making sense, with people with them saying that, with the CDC saying that it doesn't help to wear a mask in the very beginning. And now I guess they're updating their stuff, because now with that video, I got to be careful what I put out, because they've updated and saying that it's supposed to be helping. Bullcrap. I just feel like here we go.
Right. Well, part of their claim on that was that the reason that they originally said that it didn't work was that because they didn't want a big demand rush stockpile hoarding situation like happened with the toilet paper, and that there wasn't going to be enough supplies for the medical staff. That's why they were saying, that's what supposedly that they were saying why they weren't enforcing it or trying to recommend the face masks at the time. But now apparently we have plenty of face masks and people making the face coverings that they're like, yeah, wear them.
Well, here's what I want to say about that. And we will get to your comments, guys. I see all your comments. Thank you, guys. Remember to like and share in your groups. I appreciate you. But this is what I want to say. We got masks. Okay. We were very defiant in the beginning. I went to go get shoes. This all started with me going to get shoes. So then we went and bought those stupid face shield things, whatever it is, and it was just, you could see right through it. It made no sense, but I had to wear it. But then you bought masks. You ordered masks. Right. They came, we got them, and she got her kitty cat one that she didn't like. We got these two of them with these little hearts on them.
Right.
Those are the ones we went to. And then she got a little pack of these other straight black ones. Even after we washed them, when you put them on, I smell chemical.
Right.
I smell chemical. So are we going to see 20 years from now, if you wore this type of mask in 2020 during the COVID-19 virus, you are entitled to this much cash settlement?
Oh, we're screwed anyways.
Right.
We grew up during the lead time.
I mean, come on. I mean, we all grew up during the Roundup.
So, well, we're screwed on that anyway. We lived
seriously,
in
bro.
A house with lead paint,
I mean, come on.
With Roundup.
I grew up rolling in the back of a truck drinking out of a garden hose.
And drinking out of the garden.
Right. We've all seen the memes. We've all been down that road. Get it. I'm old, bro. I've been through. Everybody see the video? I've been through like how many generations or how many decades and all that, and I've seen this, and I'm not even 50 yet. You bastards! Oh God, there's no doubt about this. My parents, when they said, "I don't know how you're going to make it in the world when you grow up," were so right, because it is getting harder and harder. But are we just getting older and older? But anyways, the chemicals. I think we're going off topic.
Yeah.
I think we're squirreling.
Yeah.
But the chemicals, those ones you got, those are the chemicals. So are we gonna? Are people
and they
getting?
shrunk.
Huh?
And they shrunk.
And they shrunk.
And they hurt behind the ears.
Oh man.
When I wear them all day long, every day, the back of my ears hurt really bad. Let alone that it's not for those of us who have oily skin. It's not really good on the complexion.
Oh boy,
we start looking like we're 13 years old again.
And when you have chrome, when you've earned all this chrome in your beard, that's not great. That's chrome.
Okay.
So when you got to hide that with your mat out.
So what does that mean? So you have the chrome. So what does that mean? So I can put little lights on you.
You have put chicken lights on my face. You're stupid. Good morning, Shannon Crass. Let's go to some comments. Let's get to some comments. Good morning, Anton. How are you, sir? Good to see you, bro. What? Get out of here. Paul Roberts. Bandanas pass and don't cut off air supply. SP bad. Okay. All right. They have to sell the mask they made.
And people are selling out of the back of their cars now. If you can't find one at a local Walmart, I guarantee you there is someone in that parking lot with their hatch open.
Right. They are out there selling them out the back of their cars out here in Vegas.
So if you drivers are in a state that is mandated that you have to wear a mask, and you can't find one, I'm not joking. Go to your local Walmart in the parking lot. Someone's selling them right there.
I guarantee it's crazy. All right, let's go to Paul Roberts. Living on the road. Avoid staying in big cities. It's as close as you can get to normal now. LOL. Used to be OTR was a odd lifestyle, but now it's the house that's crazy town. I haven't been home in 3 weeks and no motivation to go back. Go back anytime. I think that's what he said. I think he's saying he's happy out on the road.
Right?
I get that. We're getting ready to hit the road too, and I actually said that the other day. If it's mandatory to wear masks and it's coming to that point, I'm going to go to less populated areas. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to decrease the risk of this so-called virus of catching it by going to less populated areas and less infected areas. And that's what I'm going to do. That's why we bought the RV. Part of the reason why we bought the RV, let alone that was our dream, let alone is to have an RV and to be free of everything in a sense. Right. And then also to get out there and meet drivers. Right. Because I'll be parking in truck stops and stuff like that and interviewing you guys, having you guys up in there.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I can't wait for that either.
Getting going on it and stuff on there. I really want to do we have some place where we do a little barbecue or something. You know what I'm saying? Have a little lunch and meet people, a little meet and greet, and when we're at certain places.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for people to actually sit at the table in the RV. I can't wait to have barbecues at truck stops because I will be. Here's the thing. I'm glad we brought this up, not to go off topic, but you're right about that, Paul Roberts. He's right. And that's what we're going to do. The comment I just read about populated areas out on the road. So you're right, though. But the one thing we're going to do, and I'm excited about this, is when the smoke settles, and everything, I guess comes down to the new normal, whatever the new normal is. But I want to get out to small businesses. I want to, in these small towns and promote these small businesses, not the big guys. Get out to these, like the Triple T in Tucson. That's an old school truck stop. Right. It's still true to trucks, to being a truck stop for the drivers. Doing shows out there, getting a hold of them, posting up in their parking lot. Maybe paying for, maybe getting somebody to pay for parking for all the drivers for that night, and then just hang out and get to know everybody, fire up the grill. I know Kirby's a big griller. There's a lot of people. Don Hoovy was grilling, I want to say, the other day. I want these people to come meet me and fire up their grills, and then I'll fire up the cameras and let's talk. Let's just do that. That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, get it. All right. Let's go to Shannon's comment. Shannon Crass. I always have extras. I throw them out my window at the truck stop like confetti to everyone that don't have one. I'm sure she's talking about our masks. me, but
Right.
all kinds of wrong. Let's go back up. My Polish is getting better, by the way.
Oh,
I have a Polish friend in here.
I know.
Yeah.
Greg.
Gregory.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on, Greg? How are you? All right. Here's my daughter, Emily. Have you seen the schools that are requiring kids to wear masks in class? Now that's horrible. Now that is horrible. The lungs of children are fragile and small.
Well, they don't recommend it for the age of 2, but they're saying that they want children over the age of 2. In most states, it's over the age of 2 that they want you to put a mask on your kid, period. So, and by the way, the reason that part of this was up there is that Washington is now Washington State.
Washington State is now mandatory.
Friday.
Friday. Takes effect Friday.
So, and
California is, if you guys know a state that it has to be, sorry honey to cut you off, to post it in the comments. I'll mention it. Remember to like and share into your groups.
Right, if you scroll down, I'll tell you.
Okay, I'll scroll down because my wife did all this hard work and I got to make sure I use it. Face mask. Okay, Washington is the latest mandate mask wearing state in public. Okay, states that currently have mandates: California, Connecticut, Delaware. Wow, DC, man, Illinois, Kentucky, Minnesota, Maine. Wow, New Jersey, New York, New Mexico, Pennsylvania. Jeez Louise. Some major cities in Florida, Arizona, and Texas. Well, you know, did the president visit Arizona yesterday? Was it yesterday that he had the rally at that church? Because supposedly they have some technology that freezes the Rona, kills the Rona.
Oh, yeah.
You're Rona free no matter what.
Yeah, we were.
You don't have to run from the Rona no more. You go to the church and you're done.
Right, something to do with the air.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Some of the is it filtered air? Is that what it was that they said? What was that they were exactly saying on that? Do you remember? Because I don't know. What does that mean? Are you putting something in my air now when I go into that building?
I can hear her. They can hear her growling. I don't know where. I got it. So no, but what were you? What I got scrolled by the dog.
The church.
Oh yeah. So, but that kind of made it very skeptical to me. All of a sudden, they're talking about this technology that they invented as the president's coming to visit them. Anyway, right. Is that not a great opportunity? Is that not a great publicity or public opportunity to announce your new technology?
Right. I can't exactly remember what it was.
I can't either. But they're claiming to have some new technology that nobody has.
Or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that sounds kind of funky to me.
Crap. Cynthia Shanks, better buy stock in sanitizer.
Right.
Get it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, boy, the way this world's going, I don't even know what to say anymore.
So anyway, so the reason why I brought that up, though, it's important because these drivers are in all of these states and in these cities, and it's important. I'm sure that most of them have masks already, okay? But a lot of these states or cities at the time were not requiring out in public, okay? Like when you're out in public in general. And now more and more states are starting to require that basically anytime that you're out in public, that you have to have a mask on, okay? Unless you can guarantee that you're going to be able to keep 6 feet away from everybody and their brother. So just to be prepared and to know which states are mandating it for the public part.
Well, I'm trying to find Keith Becker's comment. I believe it's up here. I think I might have lost it, Keith. Wait, no, here it is. Well, yeah, I think I lost it, Keith. I'm trying to find your comment to pull up your comment because Keith said that it's a $250 fine in Arizona.
Yeah. Like
so here we go.
And counties in
right.
Arizona that
here comes the revenue stream.
I think it was Hawaii, babe, that has like a $1,000 fine or 5 years in jail, or possible 5 years in jail for like theirs and certain parts of theirs. So
it's well, or you can go to the church and get the magic air.
What?
Or you go to the church that Trump spoke at or to have the rally at and get the magic air.
Yeah.
Paul Roberts calls it magic air. I thought that was funny. Sorry, I'm just saying. I thought it was funny. I pay attention. So, and this person is a real joke, as Robert Payton says. Good morning, Robert Payton. I think you call yourself the cowboy. Have a great day, sir. Remember to lift somebody up today, not bring somebody down, because in this world, that's the last thing we need is more people bringing people down. But hey, at the end of the day, keep on trucking, Robert. Power right away. I do like to joke around, though, so somewhat of a joke I am.
I know, and talking about lifting up. Okay, get into my favorite thing.
All right, we'll get into your favorite thing. Since Paul Roberts, or Robert Payton said, you're a joke. Well, one thing that is not a joke in this world is the fact that everybody in this world is only 1 degree separation from a truck driver.
Right.
1 degree. You know, you have your 8 degrees separation of Kevin Bacon, is it?
Right.
You're 1 degree from a truck driver.
Right.
And the reason why I bring that up, my wife is smiling. She's lit up like a Christmas tree over there. Is in this process of what we've been going through, you know, one thing that's not a joke is a lot of people have lost their jobs and are not making nowhere near what they made prior to this virus that nobody asked for. And this is not a joke. What I'm trying to say is people have had to liquidate their stuff. They've had to sell their stuff. People have had to make choices in their lives today that they didn't realize that they were going to have to make 3 months ago. There are more Americans on unemployment today than ever, I want to say. We decided to invest into our production company called Pure Hearts Productions, and this is before the coronavirus. And we put everything we had into this. And we're proud of that. And we're glad we did it. And we are not going to stop because we're all in. What I mean by that is we've had to liquidate our stuff. We sold our stuff.
Right.
We've literally, we can't take it with us anyway. We're going into an RV.
Right.
So let's not get it twisted. But on top of the fact that with the way the world is going, people had to make new decisions in life. So we decided to hit the road, come out, meet you guys more, be free of the debtor as much as possible. And we started selling our stuff on Let It Go.
Let go.
Let go and offer up. And come to find out, these people that we're selling our stuff to, or that we're going out and buying stuff like the RV from, are actually truck drivers.
Right, our families.
Our family of a truck driver, of their husband's a truck driver. Yesterday, we sold our tables to somebody, and we ask why we're doing it, and we say, well, we have a show that revolves around truck. Well, my husband's a truck driver. What I'm trying to say is the reason is how happy my wife is, because she's going, oh my God, it is 1 degree separation from a truck driver.
Right.
Go ahead, honey.
No, that was it. And I was happy. It just, I think it's cool. I just think it's cool that as far as, you don't really realize, I don't think people really realize how connected they are to truck drivers in general, let alone how connected to truck drivers in one form or another. I mean, who else not only do we buy our RV from a retired driver.
Right. The RV is from a driver that worked for Warner, England. He's worked for multiple, let alone he's served in the Army.
Right.
I'll post the video.
And then yesterday with her, and I know that there was someone else too that she was talking about, their family member was a driver. And we're like, oh, well, we do this. And so it's been cool meeting these people that we talk to. And I think it's really cool.
I'm kind of used to it because I grew up around nothing but drivers. My dad was a transportation coordinator for the movie studios, and he had many drivers under him at all time. But I'm going to go back to Robert Payton. Drivers, be there for each other. Okay? Anybody that's tearing anybody down in today's age really needs to look at themselves, because this is a world that needs love more than anything. I forgive everybody and everything that's ever happened in my life because of this world is so wrong today. Am I right, honey? Am I wrong here? We need more love in this world than anything.
Correct. We do.
That's fine. It's hard for me to keep my personality and to keep pushing forward.
Right. I agree. I'm going to knock you out. Right?
What I do?
I don't know. You keep poking me.
Right.
Stop.
I don't know what to do. What I'm trying to say is it's no time to break somebody down or to tear somebody down. It's no time for that. This country is tearing itself down. We don't need help from other people. At the end of the day, you're the heartbeat of America. Start acting like it. Start treating people like it. Remember, guys, you're everything to us. Always keep your shine side up, rubber side down, and to make money in this trucking industry, do what, honey?
Keep that left door closed.
We'll see you Friday morning, everybody. Have a great, blessed